Peter Kefalas with you again, Queen's Voice. Thank you for tuning in. On this video's topic, I wanted to go back to public safety, but in particular, the subway system here in New York. So there was a report that came out in the Post that the NYPD is saying 700 blades have been taken off people in the subway system. That is a 190% increase over the prior year. And guns, a 33% increase from people arrested. From 9 to 12 guns were taken off people arrested in the system in the last year. So we've all seen the crime. If you ride the subway every day, unfortunately, or like myself, from time to time, we know that you just can't, not pay attention to your surroundings. You see the mental people, the sick people, the criminals. It's just something. It's not the subway that we used to know. So we saw recently Governor hapless Hochul take the subway for a photo op, very tone deaf, the day after that poor woman in Coney Island got set on fire and died, unfortunately. She takes the subway 1 or 2 stops for a photo op with her state trooper detail, who are obviously all armed and will protect this woman, and tells you, me, and our families, there's nothing wrong with the subway. Look at me, the governor, taking the subway. Everything's hunky-dory, everything's safe, nothing to fear. Now, us New Yorkers, most of us anyway, know better when we're being gaslighted. And the fact that this NYPD report came in should not make any of us feel any safer. This is something of concern. And when we listen to the governor and our mayor, who's on his way out, thank God soon, Dictator Adams, and those idiots at the MTA who love to gaslight us, saying, get on with your lives, ride the subway, everything's okay, blah, 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 blah. We all know it's a bunch of BS, because look what happens every day. Who really feels comfortable or safe? If you remember recently, they were saying, don't fall asleep because bad things will happen. I mean, obviously that's a given. Many, many years ago, I was guilty of falling asleep sometimes on the train. It happens. We all see people, especially during rush hour, coming home or going to work, who are a little bit tired or exhausted, and people do fall asleep, unfortunately. But it's obviously something we should all try not to partake in, whether it's a packed train or not, because obviously if you're asleep, you're making yourself somewhat of a vulnerable victim. But I just wanted to see what you guys who are watching this video think. Don't forget to comment. Let us know. Are you surprised with the NYPD's new report that 700 blades and 12 guns were recovered off the subway in the last year? Are you not surprised? And does it make you feel any safer, less safer, or is it neutral for you? For me, it's pretty much neutral, but it just reinforces the fact that we're not safe on the subways. And we haven't been for a long time, even though those in power continue to lie and gaslight us, telling us everything's great, super safe, hunky-dory, move on with your life. BS, as we all know. Most of us, anyway, I think are smart enough to know when we're being lied to. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Peter Kefalas with Queen's Voice. Thanks for tuning in again, and be safe out there, especially in the subways. Bye, guys.